Alrighty then, let's get this started, shall we? Like I said, doing the whole Sonic 2 SMS Classic Remake kind of thing. I did the first one last week. The VOD should still be on Twitch, and it's also up on the YouTube channel as well. So we have that. The thing is, I don't actually know how the emeralds are going to be a thing, because I remember the original Sonic 2, 8-bit Sonic 2, didn't have special stages, and, excuse me, just like in 8-bit Sonic 1, the emeralds were just found on the floor. I believe it was the second act of each zone had the Chaos Emeralds. But I do have to wonder if the remake actually does the same thing. So gonna need to do that to give that a little look into as I start up the game. And yeah, turn off the MP3. Well, I was supposed to say turn off the MP3 player, and then the game showed up on my screen. Let's see. Do this, do this, do this, and with that. So basically, the original story of 8-bit Sonic 2 was after Eggman was defeated in Sonic 1. Sonic went off from Surf Island somewhere, and then came back and found all his friends had been roboticized again, and a note was left for him saying, "Oh hey, I kidnapped your best friend Tails here. If you want your cuddly two-tailed fox friend back, you go find the Chaos Emeralds and bring them to me in my Crystal Egg Zone, in my new Crystal Egg Zone, so I can go take over the world and such." And 8-bit Sonic 2 is, at least the Game Gear version, is notorious for being, well, notoriously difficult. Mainly due to how the screen crunch worked, which is why I've never actually beaten the Game Gear version of the game. Well, my preferred choice is like the Master System version, which was the version I originally played. I think it was like literally the second playthrough I had on the channel. It's no longer on the channel anymore, but it is on the archive channel. So you can, if you're a fan of the channel and the archive channel, it's on there. It's still around, so you can't really complain. Like, oh hey, you did something and it's not there. It's like, well, it's probably on the archive channel instead. Gonna open my cold soft drink of choice. I can have a sip of it, and I explicitly need to. Like I said, just like 8-bit Sonic 1, like the remake, this one also potentially has zones from Sonic 2, the 16-bit Sonic 2. So we have that. Also 5 files. I wonder how we can. Yeah, let's keep drug dash on, even though it kind of did me a couple of things. So, well, let's just get started. I'm sure you can change your character on this one. Don't know if you can, 'cause I think you can get like Mighty and Shadow in this, but I don't know whether they might just be mods, like in-game mods. Cause I've seen them actually on the actual page of this game, so just wondering whether it's so alright, we can change them. Oh, it's always a partner system. Okie dokie do that. Well, we'll just go over the original Sonic and Tails. So they have technically changed this so that it's actually while just looking at it. It looks sort of like it plays like Encore mode in Sonic Mania. So you can switch between the two characters at the same time. You don't actually explicitly have to kill somebody. It looks like they've added the elemental shields into this game as well, which is nice. There's a big ring. I wonder whether it's the special stages are in fact. No, it's not. They're just big rings. And well, this is a little bit different. So the element shield does work a little differently. I mean, they've got the lightning shield here. It's like oh, I don't really want to do that. Let's bring Tails back so we can fly up here. Get all of the rings. I believe up here's an extra life. Oh, the crab meat here, but I know back in the original game, yeah, there's an extra life here, so let's go through that. What is that? Secret? Oh, Tails can't spin dash. Oh, there is a secret there. The game is actually pretty generous with rings in comparison to I know they added different things, so let's see what happens. So, considering that we've got the original classic signpost, I believe also this game, in the original 8-bit Sonic 2, they actually programmed in the ability to regain your rings. As opposed to like just completely losing them all. One got pipes. One of those pipes. We're not really supposed to see those later in life. There's also a gumball machine here. Oh, there's the Chaos Emeralds. Okay, so the Chaos Emeralds are not I found pretty much just like they were in Sonic 1 Remake. Except the special stages are different. Also kind of happy that it kept the lightning shield there. It just pretty much allowed me to get every single ring in existence. And I'm okay with that. And I assume the other tube that I didn't go into goes straight back to where the start is. So I know there is a hidden ending here. With some extra stuff. Oh, I need to I think this was meant to be like a minecart type thing. Except you kind of have to jump out at the right time. I'm just going to play as Tails here for a little while. Just so I can fly over. And the lightning shield there if we need it. I don't think we actually do. Didn't get 100 rings, but yeah, they completely changed that too. Kinda glad because I know in the original 8-bit Sonic 2 you could actually soft lock in one particular segment right at the end of the stage. There's a particular segment at the end of the stage where you have to use a minecart to crash through a bunch of spikes. But you can also elect to not use the minecart and just try and run through everything. Instead, and if you spin at the ramp instead of like just running and then jumping over the spikes, then what happens is that you in fact actually get stuck on the spikes and you sufflop. Like I said, the intended way of beating the level is to use the minecart to break the spikes and then jump out, so then you can jump safely to the ledge where the end signpost is. Alright, so they drop gumball just like the alright, I'm supposed to like go down. Find where the kinda need to, I was saying, to find where the chaos emerald is quickly, but it's just right there. This is fine. I really hope this game does not end up being completely trivial once we get the Chaos Emeralds. Alright, you know what, we'll do a spin dash instead. So yeah, this is the boss that would generally kill most people in the Game Gear game, because I think, if I remember this, you can actually stay in one place. I think all these things just stay where they are. And I hope my hitbox isn't being janky from the everything is. But on the last hit, I think Eggman decides he wants to do that, and that's the one you actually have to jump over. Usually I no hit this one, so under like circumstances where I can actually see where the balls bounce. So yeah, kinda glad I had that shield, though. I would have actually lost a life. Yeah, I would have actually lost a life on a easy boss, otherwise. Fancy that. So Sky, I'm pressing the wrong button. Stop pressing the wrong button, mate. Sky High Zone is our next zone of choice. Actually made that wait, so they actually made that route slightly easier. Can we actually? Yeah, we can. Okay, fine, cool. We kind of changed a few things. We do need to go up here, so we can. I believe this stage is relatively unchanged, except they've removed all the springs so that you forced to use your flyer character to go in and. Like go up here. Now, I've noticed that you can just press down to just cancel fly. I know here's another lightning shield, so I've got that back. Probably nice if the lightning shield kind of worked like I always say, work as intended. Like I mean, if it gave Sonic the double jump. Actually, I can just make this from here. Got the midpoint that shoots the invincibility. And yeah, hang glider 60. And this one. Alright. They made this a lot easier. All you need to do, just press I. In the original 8-bit Sonic 2, you kind of had to use it like Mario's cape in Super Mario World. And really, Act 1 was the only mandatory place where you need to use it. Otherwise, you had to go down that. You had to do that to get over a pit, which went straight to the end of the level. I can still do the thing from 8-bit Sonic 1 where I can do a spin dash and just instantly stop and more or less die. Okay, the list from Hilltop. Probably working as the list from Hilltop are. We're in the level yet. This, I was going to say, it feels a little bit longer. Like I said, it normally ends after the hang gliding segment that you had to go over. If you ever failed the hang gliding segment, you fell to a bed of spikes. In the Master System version, you couldn't actually see the spikes. I don't know why. But you couldn't see the spikes, so people thought, oh hey, you fell to your death into a bottomless pit, but no, there's spikes there. Can't actually see them on the Game Gear version of the game for whatever reason. I get the feeling I have to go up here and use those as a means of getting somewhere. Or I could just use this pipe. I hope I don't have to do something like I have to do later, where I have to choose the direction where I need to go. I'm totally expecting that with these special stages now, since they're around. Also thinking that the Chaos Emeralds is nearby. I want to say the Chaos Emerald is nearby. There he is. I noticed in the other special stages there was like blocks, the blocks with Sonic's face on them. And that's usually where the Chaos Emerald was. There's something I noticed. So Sky High 2, I have like one question, and that is, can Tails use the hang glider, or is it just a Sonic only thing? I wonder if they fixed the thing for, I was just saying, have they fixed the thing from the issue I had with 8-bit Sonic 1, or they transferred it through to the second game? And the answer is no, you can still oh, right, this is what I would call very by. We're going to take a hit here. So yeah, this one works like the first game remake. You lose your rings, you permanently lose your rings. Oh, I have hang glider here. Tails can use hang glider. No, it's saying only Sonic can use hang glider. Alright, Sonic, let's go. Let's grab that. Big rings are indeed worth 50 again, and they're just dotted about the level. I'm kind of glad that they're just dotted about the level instead of just, you know, they were at the end of the level already. Well, that was quick. Quick and slightly painless. Kind of worried about. Oh no, it's another one of these levels, is it? Alright, we'll just. Alright, never mind. It's. This may very well be a short special stage, considering we're already seeing the Sonic faces already. Oh, it is in fact one of these, of these special stages where you just have to fall and hope to find the emeralds. We might actually even have all the emeralds in no time flat. And you know what? I'm okay with this. Right, so I'm wondering what's going to be happening with Big Bird over here. And well, this can be achieved simply with spin dashes. So they just come to you and you're just like, but you want to kill the eggs, and then once you kill the eggs, you nearly die. Here's the mother. Which actually has a body, believe it or not. Looks like. I don't know whether that was drawn or whether the game actually had it. But yeah, you can pretty much do the same thing you did with the original one. You can just punch its head all the time. Call it kind of have to be a little bit more careful in the 8-bit version, because of the way the physics of the game is. It's very easy to bounce off the bird's head to give it a hit, and then end up running into the going headfirst into so it was the train of thought has completely and utterly sailed. So it looks like this, they've changed Aqua Lake, so it's basically oh, that's a bottomless pit. Well, that's the first step. I mean, it didn't really look like a bottomless pit, but there we go. So they completely changed. From what it looks like they have completely changed Act 1 of alright, so that's the gimmick, is it? We need to collect, otherwise we are going to yo game, you want to respond to the jump press that I just pressed there? I wasn't expecting Aqua Lake of all levels to right, do me in here. But I see the gimmick. Once we get those that were about to freeze, we get frozen, and then we kind of have to mash A to get out of there, but otherwise we're probably going to die or something silly like that. Okay, nice to know. Sonic cannot, in fact, skip on the water. Wonder whether that's a side effect of this game being done on 8-bit Sonic 1 like model of playing this game. Also, I need to remember that contrary to popular belief, Tails cannot spin dash. Right, now I don't want to go here. Again, this would be the perfect opportunity for oh, we be drowning, fellas. We be drowning, fellas. Let's wait here, grab a bubble, please. Oh, it's the Oh, it's those bubbles. Okay. Oh, we can't slow the bubble down. What I'm doing now is I'm pressing down to try and slow the bubble down, so that I don't do anything silly, like say crash into those spikes. That's an actual air bubble. Right then, level. I don't really see the point. Unless there's a bug where it's like you can drown the same when you activate the end of the chat app marker. I believe Accolade 1 is technically the only... Oh, we're back upside down here. I remember Accolade 1 technically being the only level that's underwater. That the gold sign is underwater. So I might say Accolade 2 is as well. But the main gimmick of Accolade 2 is the well, the level is pretty much 90% underwater. Right, let's see, is this the right way we should be going? I'll be honest, since we're in Apple Lake and I know... Right, so the emerald's not here, let's go, I'm going to say down here. I suspect the emerald is down here somewhere. There he is. Hi friend. The upside down special stage is just silly. I will think that the lighting shield does not work in water, so we have that. So yeah, this one, just like it's actually supposed to be, it's actually underwater. I was going to say, is that Borobot or is it Spike? It's a Spike. It's an issue. Especially since I want that herbal, please. Give me that herbal, thank you kindly. But at least at this point we don't actually have to do the silly maze to the Chaos Emerald. But on the other hand, I get the feeling that going to have to do the other silly thing of Accolade Act 2, which is to do the bubble climb. Speaking of bubbles, yeah, you're not gonna get over this. Alright, we'll let Tails kill the lobster. Land at the bubble so he doesn't die. Forget I can't spin dash. I'm just gonna say, can Tails actually get up there? The answer is no. Alright, so remember this time, we can't actually change the speed of the bubble, which means it makes doing these a little bit harder than I expected, because there's probably going to be spikes up here. There's this little lobster friend here. I wonder if that's just a filter so you just fall down there. Got that bubble. Probably another one here. I wonder if there's is the secret passage here. I need something for this. It might just be for somebody else. There's a 50 ring bone. There's a big ring there. If I can find it, I can get my way over there. I pressed the down button again. Thankfully there's no Sonic's doing a different idle animation. That's interesting. I know doing an idle animation before in Underground he was doing his I'm just gonna lie down here pose. Right, I wanna kill you. Now, do we have the only power sneaker in the game up here somewhere? The answer is no, it's been replaced with a big ring. Second question. Is this secret passage still here? The answer is it doesn't look like it. Would be nice if the secret passage was still here, but alas, no it's not. So we're going to have to do the big old climb. And I don't really want to do the big old climb. The big old climb sucks. The big old climb is going to cost me my special stage. I just know it. That being said, the big old climb also had spears being thrown at you as well, so I'll be honest, this is actually slightly easy. Because the scorpion dudes are a little bit easy to manage. And I think from here we can just have tail spin up to the goal. Could have done that 4 seconds faster, but you know, for memes. But oh well. And we're back to being upside down again for these special stages. So as per we are, I believe, we're just going into this pipe. From here, I guess. Please tell me we don't have to press the direction. You're not that mean. You're not that mean, are you? And this is, it looks like, well, I was going to say no, it's not taking us, but it's actually taking us to where the emerald is. That's pretty nice of it. I just need to know where the emerald is. Oh. I'm going to say I need to know where the emerald is, I think. It's right there. Gimme. I'm having less issues with these special stages now compared to, like, I think I failed one special stage in the 8-bit remake for Sonic 1, and that's because I didn't actually realise what how the thing works. Oh, this sounds like it's going to be a ton of fun, and by a ton of fun I mean like no it's not. So I know they changed this boss, you can actually cheese it like you could in 8-bit, and the junkie hitbox killed me. Well, you realise, I think you kind of forced them to like cheesing it. Here. So what you're supposed to do is you're actually supposed to attack him and then let him balance you before he actually does his thing again. I know you didn't actually have to do that in 8-bit. Otherwise, he's not going to do it. You just leave him there after you attack him. I wonder what the changes are going to be like for Green Hills Zone. Yes, hills, plural. There's more than one. Oh, it's Oil Ocean. Okay, so the first 16-bit zone, and this one starts off similar to how Starlight 2 is. Kind of want to it's sort of minecarty as well. Now again, I can't actually hear the I'm assuming there's potentially an 8-bit remix of Oil Ocean being played here, but because of the way I'm recording everything, I can't hear the remixes, so okay, so we're dealing with the upside down, falling down thing. So I know the blue bumper is nothing, the Eggman bumper, I assume the Eggman bumper is something we don't want to be dealing with. Let's fall down and figure out what we need to do. I can't actually and up, and there we go, that's the last Chaos Emerald. So now, once again, we can turn into, we can be super now. And I believe that also includes Tails being super as well. So we have that. We just see 50 rings. Unfortunately, this game doesn't make the game trivial by leaving a big ring at the start of the act. Alright, good to know those things with X's on. They are... we should not be jumping into. I actually thought they were platforms, so go figure. Probably not a good idea. Well, it's never a good idea to let's get Tails up here. Grab ourselves a shield. I mean, obviously this is going to be different from Oil Ocean to Oil Ocean from the Sonic games. Oh, there's here's Super, and yes, that does mean that we can also I was kind of just waiting for like get to Tails by, but yeah, that triggers thing. That triggers Super. So again, one of the things I hope they don't really do, make that 3-boss super easy. I mean, it technically does by allowing you to carry shields over if you happen to have one. But just like they did with 8-bit Sonic 1, where the Every Sonic 1 remake where they just put the big ring at the start of the level. And it just made the bosses trivial. Do wonder what they're doing for... Oh, okay, so the bosses are trivial now. And this is essentially just a Gigalopolis slash what's the fight called? It's Mirage Saloon, that's the one I was talking about, thinking about. It's basically a combination of the large saloon bosses. It jumps around and then it does the Gigalopolis thing. Oh, we're completely skipping Green Hills. That's good. Green Hills is alright, we have to press the A button to fling ourselves off the CDs. Oh, that's interesting. I kind of would like the way that they worked in the original, because that's just jank. I don't know whether they've just done that for making it easy to play with the mobile port. Oh, there's some bomb enemies here. I don't want to deal with you guys, so super farm it is. I can grab that. Is there not a secret passage here? Yeah, midpoint. Oh, Super cannot use the minecarts. Somehow I don't think Super really needs to care much for minecarts. Especially if I remember the exit being right here. And I can just zoom to it. Alright, so that's a warning. That's either a bottomless pit of spikes down there, so alright, cool. Found my answer, it's spikes. So, if I remember... Oh, Tails has to do this as well. There is a secret passage here. This is where the Emerald for Gibbet Mountain 2 is. And there's like a bunch of ring power-ups here as well. But at least there was an extra life. Okay. Time to turn Super then. Make the rest of the level trivial. Yeah, turning Super really does make the actually both the 8-bit games like really super trivial. Just go up here, we can achieve this because we have tails, and we can just fly like an eagle. Well, I would say fly like an eagle, it's more like fly like a two-tailed fox. There's nothing else. You thought, yeah, because of those spikes, they could probably just fly there and just be like, oh hey, there's something there, that's pretty neat. Exclamation point over there means I probably shouldn't go over there, but that being said, the exit's right here. So I can only assume that going over there is probably death. Either that or that might be something that I have to do. I think there's like some sort of like good ending by finding hidden palace or something. And it might very well be there. Let's oh. Tails is not actually with us, but we have Super. And okay. Okay, game. I tried to brute force that and I probably shouldn't have. Also, I've lost my platform. You gonna respawn platform? Or am I like stuck here now? I think I'm stuck here now. Okay, lesson learned. Lesson 100% learned. Grab the big ring, spin this back down, jump onto the platform. The platform obviously does not respawn, since it has to take you to the boss, which we can super trivialize. Well, this was one of the more difficult bosses to deal with. Because usually just ram the wall and then be like, yeah, I'm just gonna drop rocks on your face, but see those. And they would be what would kill you most times. Well, Gimmick 19.3 kind of pulled a fast one on us. What's after Gimmick Mountain then? Oh, scrambled egg. Of course, scrambled egg. So this is, what I mentioned, this is the only other place that has pipes in the original 8-bit Sonic 2. Other than, the only other place that does is Aqua Lake. Now let's not press the Eggman button. Oh, that's just a regular old shield. Not that we need it. Well, I say we might need it, but I think with the way the hello catchphrase goes, that means somebody's trying to message me or something. Thinking maybe they can't actually well, for the most part, all the pipes are one wire. But maybe because of how this game is initially designed, is well, mainly because of the pipes are one way. But maybe because of that, they can't actually do the whole, what do we call it, the do a path thing, change your path. Which means they'll probably really redesigned the start of that to a scrambled egg. Because I know the main gimmick of that is the main gimmick at the end of Act 1 is also a pipe maze, so yeah, since we have Tails, I may as well just cheese the level by flying all the way over it. Grab this just in case we end up doing something remotely silly. Oh yeah, those bombs will kill you if you're like up to like having them run into you. Oh, this is semi sort of looking like it's going to be a relatively short stream again. Okay, this is lesson learned. I have to be explicitly quick. I assume if time runs out, we dead. But hey Silver, how we doing? You're dead. Now, in the original 8-bit Sonic, if you had all the emeralds up until now, which you like to get you got from Act 2 of every other stage, Scrambled Egg is the only one that does not have a Chaos Emerald in its Act 2, and kind of glad that it doesn't. But if you have all the emeralds up until this point, Silver Sonic gives you the last one if you kill him, and then you get Tutor Crystal Egg. If you don't, then, well, obviously it doesn't give you the last Chaos Emerald, and, well, it's game over. Well, it's not, but you get the credits. And it's technically a bad ending that implies that Eggman killed Tails. Well, some people might say, "Oh no, Eggman killed Tails." It's like that's horrible. And some people arguably say that 8-bit Sonic 2 isn't really technically canon because of that. And I believe we're no, we're at the end of the level. Let me just I was hoping to just grab those last two rings there. Oh well, the game really wanted me dead at the start though. I think, oh look bad, but it's like, no, there's nothing interesting to look back at though. So the only enemies in this, well, aside from the falling blocks, these piranha fish, who just fly around and don't necessarily do anything. There are a lot of Eggman blocks, and because of how we need to deal with this, I'm just going to go fly. I didn't want to hit that. Right, we need Sonic for this part anyway, so we can break through those. Let's not run into the Eggman monster in the way. I mean, we don't necessarily need Super for this. So it would be very, very nice. So I wonder how they changed Crystal Lake 3. Because technically Crystal Lake 3 is the final level in the game. Oh, they put you here. Well, I'm kind of glad I don't have to deal with you then in that case. Oh, they've changed his gimmick so that if he hits the wall, he throws rocks at you just like, the pig does. The pig gimmick mountain. Well, I guess that's the thing. So Time Hill is technically new, but not. Hey look, we found Green Hills Zone. And it's using the gimmick of the, how the credits work. Where it just changes to like night time. And then back to daytime. I need tails here. Tails, I wanted you to fly. It's kind of irritating that Super's time to jump twice, especially with Tails. But it kind of makes sense since this game is technically a since it's based on the Master System. Unlike the 8-bit games, it is essentially just a 2-button setup. Even though Sonic games are only really done with the D-pad and 1 button for the most part. And so, judging from the little tile car pitch here, it looks like we're I was going to say we're going to eventually have Sky Chase. So I was going to say, one wonders if we can just stay in one place. The answer is obviously that is not the best of ideas, but nobody's stopping me. I mean, obviously don't really want to touch those bombs either, for that matter. And it looks like only Sonic has a hitbox in terms of like collecting rings and stuff, so that's fine. I didn't want all the rings there anyway, because if it's anything like 16-bit Sonic 2's Sky Chase, it's very likely you could probably spin dash your sorry self off the thing. So here's Crystal Egg's boss fight, which is probably going to be trivialised with Super. Or maybe not, because it's you're gonna. Right, this reminds me of the Atomic Destroyer fight from Triple Trouble. And it looks like Eggman goes to the opposite way of where you're going. We need to kind of want to be quick. Right, so that's done. Yeah, here, Eggman. Oh, it's the Big Arm, and he's stolen the Master Emerald. That's not good. And we chase after him? We sure can chase after him. Boop. So, looking at everything, this looks like it's an 8-bit version of Doomsday. Right, yo Eggman, are you actually going to do something that makes me concerned? Am I just going to be able to just run into you like this? I mean, obviously, these blocks can hinder you enough that if you hit the left side of the screen with one, you actually tend to have a push death, but if that's the only thing we're going to be having, then this should be a very easy fight. So ideally I should probably pick and choose my fights in terms of A, getting rings, and yeah. When to hit the good doctor. Now I know I believe we have the ability to turn hyper, but I don't know where it is. I wonder whether it's that, what do we call it, I'm fairly certain hidden palaces in this game. Because how would he explain, like, the Master Emerald here? Okay, I need to maneuver my way around to hit the good duck in ye old Big Arms machine. Oh, now he's doing something that might be concerning. He's throwing missiles at us. You really probably should have been doing that like a good couple of minutes ago. I mean, heck, even the Doomsday one was just like throwing things at me, like straight away. Like this similar chase sequence. Yeah, I think I might need to pick and choose when I hit the doctor here in case I get flung in such a way when I get bounced back into one of the cubes. Not that we need to, because we just defeated him, and I think that's the ball game, as one might say. So once again, we're getting a bunch of score from all the extra lives we had. I think we had like about 20. Probably should have had like 25, but stupid deaths or a thing. I blame not really recognising Apple 8.1's gimmicks. And now we can actually be hyper when we play the game now. And yeah, here's what the original credits sort of should look like. But again, I assume that if you don't Bob Eggman by Time Hill through, you don't have all the emeralds by Time Hill, or probably even Scrambled Egg for that matter, then yeah, you get like the bad ending, like yo, collect the emeralds. I wonder if it'd be something similar to how they would do it in the original 8-bit Sonic 2, where it let you out of the good ending at Scrambled Egg if you didn't have all the emeralds. But yeah, we probably do have to look at being hypersonic. If it's anything like hypersonic in Sonic 3, then advanced warning of flashy lights and such nonsense. So there's probably going to be that. I think then I'm probably gonna call the stream. It's decided of the short thing, and I could potentially do another thing, but really I only wanted to be live until like 11 PM at the absolute latest, and it's about 20 past, so I've got like 40 minutes. Hi SBO, how are you today? Wonder whether you've just unlocked you or something. Oh. So yeah, they kind of, with the 8-bit Sonic, they kind of stuck to like the original aesthetics of the original Sonic 2 and then basically added to them, much like they did with what should we call it? Much like they did with the first game. So we are in fact all clear. I wonder whether we can well actually, yeah, we can actually change the value. So one thing I want to have a look at is the pit near the end of Gimmick Mansion 2. Oh, and we actually, I believe this is, I mean it's just a new game thing anyway. Okay, flashy lights warning for Hyper. He doesn't have his double jump, so there's that. He jumps super high. And they kind of just go all rainbow, just like Mario does nowadays when he gets a star. So let's go grab the checkpoint, and there was a pit here. Is this death? No, it's just a troll leading up to the Ningran box. Alright, so there's nothing interesting there at all. I thought there might have been something interesting, but yeah, no, there wasn't. Sad face indeed. I'm not even showed off Hyper, which is a nice thing. I believe it does carry over to the rest of the game. Let's go back to the menu. Because if we just do, we can just do Time Hill 3 again. Grab this, turn Hyper, since we're significantly quicker as Hyper, we can probably get to one a lot easier. Obviously this would probably be a lot harder if well, Hyper's jump height is kind of semi-screwed me over. I think in most cases it's kind of just easy to just do that. Just stay on the left hand side and do his jump. Because yeah, normally I think Eggman would just teleport through here normally and then you get Tails back. So yeah, we have Hyper here. He hasn't really changed. And the stage is pretty much the same as well, just don't get caught by the blocks. Also, hilariously, he's not actually picked anything up this time, so yeah. You're just here, we're essentially just here bullying poor Eggman this time. And there's not a lot that he can do about it since, well, he isn't going on the offensive with his grabby hands. Have you seen what those grabby hands can do in original Sonic 3? Those things can destroy Supersonic. That being said, considering that it doesn't actually do that with if you play Sonic 3 Knuckles, or by proxy Sonic 3 Complete and get Super and face old Squeeze Tag Machine here. I wonder if the missiles actually hurt you, or if it's just no, they do not hurt me, but I wonder if they would hurt Super. So yeah, Eggman really can't do anything to us at all. No, they just went poof on the Hypersonic's forehead there. Well, I wonder if they was doing this with the original Supersonic fight versus this. That we could potentially just be like, yeah, those things are gonna hinder you. Never actually got hit by any of them though. It was actually quite easy to avoid. It's like I was more inclined on avoiding those cubes, since they were hindering me and they could potentially crush me. We gotta go through the credits again. There's no skip. There is no skip to the credits, so we're kind of having to deal with that. But yeah, that was Sonic 2 8-bit remake. Just give me a second. I can find the link to download. It's the same link you could download the first Sonic 1 SMS Remake. Same people who did it. But there's the link where you can find it. If you're looking on the YouTube board, obviously it will be on there. In the video description. If I actually remember to do it this time. I don't know whether I actually did it in the original. Let me just I should probably just double check that. I really should have done it if I haven't. Like, why have I not done that? Yeah, I did put the link to the thing on the original board for the first one. Good. I am a smart Shreddy girl. I did not do the silly thing. there's SBO again. I wonder if I have to beat the game with the other characters as well. Probably on the same save file or something. I know there was a... Actually, you know what I want to do? Since we've got the time, I have plenty of the times. And we have to wait for this intro again. I'm just gonna have a drink. Refreshing. There was a challenges option on the site on the safe house. I'm wondering what that is. Was it things? Oh right, it's set all the other things as well. Right, let's get all stars. Is there red starring in this game? And the slighted on-cam, which I'm assuming is basically the same as like it was in the first one, where it's just like remix versions of the stages. I mean, competitions are 2-player versus mode, I think. Boss rush is obvious. It's don't destroy, like, don't kill any of the enemies or the TV monitors, or you die. I don't know what Panic Egg is either. Let's I'm curious to see what Panic Egg is. From what I can tell, it looks like all we're doing here is oh, I see. I already see what's going on now. There are no checkpoints. There's no rings. So we have to be explicitly careful or we're going to die, and I'm going to assume there's also no extra lives either. So Panic Egg is essentially hardcore mode. I'm going to class it as, really. Ideally, I want tails here. I mean, I was going to say we could check for if there was any extra lives about, but Tails decided he didn't want to. He didn't want to fly though. Actually, I wonder if there are shields, because there was a shield up here. There is no shield, it's just a Mega Man monitor. I missed. No. Janky hitbox! Okay, so yeah, Panic Egg appears to be like a no rings. Like a no rings run. Probably a no lives run either, so there's that. Don't destroy, I'm assuming is we just play the game as normal, and if we like attempt to destroy a item box or a bad nick, we die. Or we otherwise lose our rings. So science. So yeah, don't destroy is essentially we die if we destroy a bad neck. So it's time for Science Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. Does that count for Super? Yes, it does. So that's interesting. I wonder whether... I think this is basically just going to be like a hunt for red star rings for each zone. which I'll be honest, is never a fun thing to do. I never really liked hunting for red star rings in never really liked hunting for red star rings in the other games that feature the need for red star rings. But if we are going to need to deal with red star rings, then I think our friend here, Tails, is going to help us out for the most part. So we kind of probably need Sonic for being around here, because I suspect there's one like here. Yes, there is. And now we need to go find the other one. Yeah, Hyper is super fast. I suspect the other one is either where the actual life is, or it's right here. It's not right here. So, yeah, we're going to, yeah, there's the other one. And then I assume, once we have all three, we can in fact exit the level. I assume, well, we'll just do a little bit of science. But I wonder if there is, in fact, a something like a reset ring, like a reset point. If you hit the end of the level before you intend on hitting the end of the level, or rather with it, so grabbing the red star rings. Again, we've got no checkpoints, so there's that. So yeah, the sign does in fact allow you to restart, so that's a nice thing. So let's just go. Right, there's one. That's probably the bottomless pit. That is a lot of big rings though. That's probably a death pit. Let's not go around there. I think that's probably just for the minecart. I don't actually see any other red star rings. Alright, back down to the lower path we go. Ah, there's another one. Another big ring. Yeah, I really think playing as Tails these red star ring hunts, if we actually have to do all these red star ring hunts, yeah, probably the easiest way to go is with Tails. There's the third one. Because the thing is, Flight explicitly allows you to just like explore these levels, and if you happen to also have already beaten the game and got Super and Hyper, or Super and Hyper, then forget about it. I assume there's no red star ring hunts for Act 3. Yeah, no, I didn't think there would be. So we can just let Eggman just go over here, drop us down, we can stand about here. No, I was wrong, we can stand about here. And we should be fine. We didn't need those 50 rings anyway. Like I said, the original issue with this boss on Game Gear is because you couldn't see, because for whatever reason, the game explicitly bounced, did the balls, they bounced rather erratically, and that they bounced far too high, and obviously we got the screen crunch. So you couldn't actually tell where the ball was landing for you to jump over, and you actually had to jump over them. Like explicitly. Otherwise you are you are getting hit, and because it's the 8-bit games, you can't get hit or you die. So where's this third ring then? Who wants to bet it's like in the pile of stuff that's over there that you need the hang glider for? Or it could be on the hilltop things. Oh, it could be there, okay. Nice to know. I don't need to play that anymore, so I know what that's for. It's just basically a explore the level to find the red star rings thing. Time attack is, well, obviously time attack and other such things. Let's go back to start. Let's see. I want to see a few things. We have Sonic and Tails, Shadow and Metal, Amy and Nux, Mighty and Ray. We do unlock SBO and Vector. But I don't know nobody else can go super at the moment other than Sonic and Tails. So let's just try, should have a go. Oh, we can just do, okay fine. You know what? Fine. So Shadow has a moves forward with his button. That looks like basically works like he does with Tails, but I'm assuming he I'm assuming that unlike Tails, he has a hurt box when he flies. That's something we probably have to experiment with since well, you can't really tell once you have more than 50 rings in this game. Let's just play the level. Let's try and yeah, Metal has a hurt box when he flies. I know Tails explicitly doesn't. I may as well just have a look at what the other characters are like. So we have Shadow Metal, Amy and Nux. So Amy has ground pound essentially with a hammer. which knocks rings out of the sky. Oh, springs are back. Probably because neither of these characters are actually able to fly. And we can spin dash. And we can turn super. Looks like when super the hammer does a shockwave. Right, next I'm assuming can climb, glide and bust through walls without needing to. Without any penalties whatsoever. Can't spin dash. He seems to drop his glide, his like little... No, he can't. You'd think it would make sense for Knuckles to be able to just bash through walls like Sonic would have to spin dash through. Because that would work the same way as what should we call it? Same way as it would with oh, I mean, I can remember what I'm talking about. It worked the same way as in Sonic 3. Any path that Knuckles can take, that Sonic can take, Sonic needs to spin dash into the brick wall while Knuckles does not. So we've done the Mighty Bride. I believe these two play like they do in Sonic Mania, and by proxy how they play in Mania. I wonder whether Mighty does the... No, he doesn't. It would have been nice if they actually gave Mighty the shrugging idle thing that he does in Mania, which is actually a nod to Sonic's idle animation from this game. So yeah, he has the hammer drop. It works similar to how that works. I believe these guys, yeah, these guys have access to springs as well because neither can fly. Ray probably glides like he does normally, as in, we're gonna find out right now. Switch. All sorted. I thought it worked similar to it would work normally. In fact, it actually works like the hang glider does. You just press that. And you can just fly around forever. Can't turn around because he just stops in place. Also can't spin dash. Spin dash in this game is, I don't know. I think it had the same issue with the original as well. It's not that great. You can just press the button as like doing almost 6-tap spin dash to go the fastest possible. You're still going the same speed. And I'll be honest, I think I really noticed it in this game explicitly in Acolyte 2. Where when I say the thing was dissolved, no, when you're in war. Let's see what SBO and Vector do. SBO doesn't have a second jump action. I wonder if it's like he is in Knuckles Chaotix, where if he's running his fastest, he's going to he runs his horn into people. Not that we're actually going to know, because I've just actually killed all the enemies in this particular section. Vector, well, he's going to go super now, but he also doesn't have a second jump. They also have access to springs, which means that they can't fly. But really, I don't really see any indication of how these two are special. They just feel more like how Sonic works generically in Sonic 2. Oh, SBO has his spinning top for his peel out. I never actually checked everybody else's peel out, whether they had it or not, or whether they had something similar. But yeah, SBO has his spinning top thing. I don't really see anything else. I think Vector back in Knuckles Chaotix at the very least had the ability to a dash. But yeah, Vector doesn't really do anything. Aside from potentially probably having a huge ass hitbox. I mean, it looks like on the thing though that Vector probably is able to use his air dash, but apparently not. Alright, so let's just check everybody else really quickly for their peel outs. I'm assuming they're all essentially going to be set the same. Right, Shadow doesn't have a peel out. I suspect Amy's quote unquote peel out probably like the little jumper thing she does in Sonic Advance 1. Or she might actually do the peel out. But yeah. No, Amy does not have a peel out. Light move. Who else do we have? Mighty and Ray. I'm assuming Mighty doesn't have one either. So I think that's more offset by both of those two having hammer drop like moves. But yeah, that's actually going to be it for the stream. I will thank everybody who's watched it, who's potentially going to watch it via the VOD. The VOD for this will be up on YouTube on the Tuesday, this upcoming Tuesday. This week, as far as the upcoming videos are concerned, probably going to be streaming tomorrow. I usually stream tomorrow at usually about 4 or 5 PM my time. British Summer Time / Greenwich Mean Time +1. I don't know what I'm going to be streaming. So yeah, it's probably going to be a surprise to me. Chances are I'll probably decide on something last minute. I might even do Sonic 1 Forever, because I was going to originally do that before I decided it wanted to take too long to try and get it sorted out, and wanted to be somewhere else, wanted to do something else, so I ended up doing the 8-bit 8-bit remake instead. So yeah, don't know what I'm going to be doing. I actually stream longer on Sundays, and well, I'll try to stream slightly longer on Sundays. It really depends on what I stream and whether I'm like feeling interested in it and such. So yeah, as I'll probably mention on the Sunday video, on the Sunday stream anyway. My videos for this week are Azure Lane Crosswave. I actually still need to edit and render those, so there's that. I'm actually also going to be doing a Shadow Go Tries video of Samurai Warriors 5. I have the demo on my Switch, and I'm going to play some of it, and I'm probably going to post commentate some of my opinions that I've had upon how Samurai Warriors 5 is, because of the way, if you've seen my other Samurai Warriors games, or just any of the other Warriors games I've done recently, I mean, I'm currently like somewhere between 2/3 and 3/4 through Samurai Warriors 4, and I don't generally do commentary on those since I don't know how well I would do commentary on those, since it's just like, okay, I need to go to this place, kill everybody around, such and such a thing, maybe I should swap to my other character, blah blah blah. I did try to do a commentary on a Warriors game, my Warriors Origin 3 original playthrough, and yeah, that's the reason I don't really do the commentary on my other Warriors based games, because I did that one and I personally thought it was like the worst thing I've ever done. Possibly next to Super Footage Island, but that's an entirely different beast, and hopefully nobody will ever speak of that again. But yeah, doing Azure Lane Crosswave for this week. There's going to be Shadow Go Tries, Samurai Warriors 5 demo. Probably by the time that actually goes up, the actual full game will probably be out by the time that video goes up, since I think the full game comes out this Wednesday. I think it's not the 27th, that's Tuesday. I think they said it was either the 28th or the 29th it was coming out. It's one of those 2 days, and that falls like Wednesday, Thursday. So yeah, probably gonna get it and actually gonna play that game for like a long time, because like I said, I've got to finish 4. Then I want to do 4-2, and then I've got Warriors Origin 4. I've got Warriors All Stars. Both of those I want to do. I'll probably do them before I do Samurai 5. If I am to be brutally honest. So yeah, again, that's it from me. I don't know. I'm probably not going to raid anybody. I'm just going to let the auto host do something. It's probably going to go. Then the other person who's on my thing is probably going to be Chano, and he's doing Power Wash Simulator. Though I don't know who else he's currently on, who I'd probably be interested in actually throwing people at. What am I doing here? I should be pressing this button just to find out who is on. Yeah. There's nobody interested I'd probably want to throw people at, so yeah, I'm just going to let the host do a thing. So yeah, if you like my how the way I stream and stuff, like I said, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. Going to be like between 4 and 8, or maybe between 5 and 8. It's generally around that time. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm going to be streaming that time. But we'll probably see when we get there. So yeah, that's it from me. I'm going to go and like probably like splash my face with water. I'm like super warm again for some reason. These last couple of weeks have just been really, really awful. It's just like the room I'm in at the moment is just like an absolute sauna, and it doesn't help that I have to since I'm currently doing my working job from home. I kind of stay in my room just because it's like the only way I'm going to get any relative peace and quiet and be relatively distraction free in order to do it. And it's just really super warm, and I've got the fan on. You probably heard it through the entire thing. It's actually on the low setting, so you probably never actually heard it. You can probably hear it now. The only place I can put it is actually near my microphone, so yeah, there's that. And that just feels like it's just blowing hot air in my face, so there's that. And yeah, otherwise I'm just rambling like a loon at this point, so yeah, if you missed this particular stream, the VOD is probably going to be on Twitch as soon as this stream goes offline, and the VOD itself will be on YouTube on Tuesday, this upcoming Tuesday. But yeah, take care, and I will see you guys later. Probably most likely tomorrow. Yeah. Take care, and I'll see you guys later. Yeah.